What's going on, guys? It's Mariano. Welcome back to another video. So what we're going to be talking about is Dogecoin and market cap and projections, realistic projections. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I've been doing a lot of online research and watching other YouTubers' videos and just seeing a lot of really unrealistic projections for Doge, saying like $1,000, $2,000, even like $500, $100, And when you take a look at some of the fundamentals, you can really clearly get an idea of what we should actually expect. Of course, I am heavily invested, so I would love for it to go to any of those numbers. But with what we know about Doge right at this moment, and if you're investing in it right at this moment, it's important to have a realistic projection, all things considered. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And of course, if you haven't already, buy the dip. All right. So it's very easy to see where Doge is and then where it could short term go. With everything that we know right now about Dogecoin, all right? And the way to see this is by taking a look at the market cap of Dogecoin and then the market cap of the leading coins, okay? So as we look at the top five right now, we see Dogecoin at this very moment in time is at 56 cents, which with the circulating supply puts it in fourth place right behind Binance Coin. Now, let's get to the point here. So Bitcoin, the big dog, usually, people value Bitcoin as the highest value coin and the biggest one that we have in circulation right now. The reasons being it's the first one to the game. It's also a very limited supply, and there's a general thought process behind Bitcoin where everyone has kind of accepted it as being the equivalent to like digital or cryptocurrency gold. All right. And then you've got Ethereum right behind it, which is up and coming, but it's been proven to be very good. There's also a somewhat limited supply, and then you can do a lot with Ethereum and kind of the network that it lays on. So that's why Ethereum's right on up there, giving Bitcoin a run for its money. We'll skip over Binance Coin, but then you look at Dogecoin. All right, so just in a very quick summary, Dogecoin's value comes from us. We value Dogecoin as the potentially as the coin that we want to be the one that we use in our day-to-day transacting. So, for example, if you go to a restaurant, if you shop on Amazon or something like that, or you go to purchase a vehicle, instead of using the US dollar, maybe you want to pay in Dogecoin. It's kind of the day-to-day, every man's or woman's cryptocurrency, right? So that's what Dogecoin is setting up to be. Now, because of that, and because other than that, it doesn't have much else going for it regards to being particularly useful, it's safe to say that it could peak at third place. So let's take a look at what it would take or how high Doge's price could go while it stays in third place, right? And then how high Doge could go. Let's just say we have some more good news, really good news as the weeks and months progress. And maybe even we find out some new things about Doge that could propel it into second place or even as first place beating Bitcoin. What price would it take to get there without being infinitely, beyond that when it comes to market cap? So let's get right into this. And what we need to do is it's very simple. Market cap is calculated by circulating supply of the coin. So how many Doge coins are out there in circulation times current price. When you multiply those numbers, you get the market cap. You can see Dogecoin right now is at 72 billion and Ethereum's at 474 billion and Bitcoin is nearing 1 trillion at 934 billion as of this moment. So the easiest way to do this is let's take Ethereum's market cap, for example. Now let's just copy this and put this into a calculator. Now what we're going to do is divide that by the circulating supply of Dogecoin. So if we're going to get to Ethereum's market cap with the supply of Dogecoin that we have currently in circulation, that means that each coin would be worth, there we go. All right, so that means that each coin would be worth about $3.65 to match almost perfectly Ethereum's current valuation. So that means if we were anywhere in the $3 range, we could be pretty high up there compared to where we are right now at about 50, 60 cents. But we could be at $3.50 and still be in third place. So that's not absolutely absurd to say that Dogecoin could get to $3 or maybe $3.50, okay, on the high end. Now let's say we get some really good news. Maybe we're thinking Dogecoin is a little more valuable than Ethereum, but maybe not quite as valuable as Bitcoin. Well, let's go back to, by the way, this is coinmarketcap.com. You can do this on your own and do the same research as me. Let's take Bitcoin's market cap. We'll copy that, and we'll just change out the market cap number from Ethereum's to Bitcoin's here. And let's run this. So with the amount of Dogecoins that we have in circulation, we could see prices up to about $7.20 before we passed Bitcoin's current valuation, which means if we wanted to sit in second place above Ethereum, but we didn't think we were really deserving to be ahead of Bitcoin at this moment, we could comfortably sit somewhere around $6 or $7 per Doge before things get really out of hand. All right. So that also means, since this right now is the equivalent value of Bitcoin right now, if we were at about $7.50 per Doge, we would be right above Bitcoin's worth. So I think realistically, guys, in conclusion, we could say that $3 to $7-ish, $8-ish dollars, and let's just say 10, because why not? About $10 absolute max is probably the highest that we can realistically see Dogecoin at this moment in time go, without the market cap value just going completely, up to absurd numbers that are kind of unrealistic. Now, when you think about in comparison to these other coins and the current value of Dogecoin, that means I could see Doge being, third place under Ethereum, which would be about $3 per Doge if you're looking at Ethereum. So being that Dogecoin isn't really worth quite as much as Ethereum per coin at this moment, maybe we could say $1 to $2 per Dogecoin is not at all unrealistic. But if we do, again, get some really good news, or maybe like when I asked here, this is the creator of Dogecoin, if he ever thinks there'll be a time in Dogecoin's future where they begin to limit the creation of coins to help keep the value up, and limit supply. And he simply said, shrug emoji. Now, being bullish, I'll take that as a maybe. This guy's really funny, by the way. If you don't follow him on Twitter, he does post some pretty interesting things, but he didn't say no. And I feel like if the answer was no, he might have just answered me there, because he didn't have to take the time to reply to me. But he did say shrug emoji, and to me that sounds like maybe. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future, guys, but again, there is a possibility, a very, very strong possibility will be $1 to $2 by the end of, maybe even this year, depending on when all of the stars align, I guess you could say. And then on the higher end, anywhere from $3 to $7-ish dollars, depending on where we continue to go in relation to Ethereum and Bitcoin. All right. And so $10 is probably my absolute max. Anything beyond that doesn't seem to make too much sense when it comes to market cap valuation. So I hope you guys found that useful. Again, coinmarketcap.com is the place to go if you want to compare. And of course, as the circulation of Dogecoin continues to go up, we'll have to keep doing this math and see what makes the most sense. But hope you guys are doing well. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you want to get this kind of information on a daily basis, because I do live stream and we talk about this kind of thing every single stream. So go ahead, hang out with us. It's a small group, probably about 20 people per stream, and we have some good conversations. And we do live trading. So if you just want to be in an environment where we're trading and kind of keeping our emotions out of it and get some tips and tricks on how to trade better, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the live streams. Links are in the descriptions if you want to, links are in the description if you want to follow me on anything else. And that will wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Take care.